All right, my next guest is literally one of the most brilliant analysts. She wears two hats, macro and fundamental. Traderade co-founder Ayesha Tariq. And Ayesha, I want to start with this downgraded Fitch. Everyone's got a different. I'm amazed at how wide the thinking is on this, from people who think this is a legitimate warning and it should have happened earlier, to those who are saying it's much ado about nothing.
Well, it's interesting, Charles. Actually, what I think is most interesting is the timing of the downgrade. I do think it's a legitimate warning. I mean, if you look at the debt levels for the U.S., it's increasing at an unprecedented level and unprecedented pace, I mean. And I don't think that, they're wrong here to point these things out. The interest rate is increasing. We've got all these political issues, the standoffs before the debt ceiling. So I'm actually surprised they didn't do it before. But the timing at this point in time is a little interesting.
Let's talk about the market, because you still like stocks and all of this, beginning with a name that I like a lot. In fact, you like Toast. I do a case study on Toast in a new book I have coming out, so I can't wait to hear why you like it.
So Toast focuses on the restaurant space. Now, the restaurant space is a very, very complex business. I'm sure you know this. I've worked a little bit with restaurants and hotels. So you've got the back office, you've got the front office, you've got all the people, you've got the payments, you've got so many bits and pieces, and it's a daily business, right? And it's a cash-heavy business. So Toast actually provides an excellent service in terms of the technology and tying it all together. They're a cloud-based service, and they have a lot of different upsells here. The other thing that they've included now is payroll servicing. So you have basically a one-stop shop with them. And while they used to be focused on small and medium businesses, now they're looking at including hotels and restaurants within hotels.
Right,
so they are expanding their approach.
All right, so I don't have a lot of time. I also want to let the audience know you like Republic Services, but also CIBR, that's the cybersecurity ETF. This is a space that's frustrating. I mean, recently it's lived up to the hype, so to speak, but this feels like one of these issues that gets worse all the time. You prefer the ETF rather than an individual name here?
I do. I think the ETF is great. It has all the top 20 names in the cybersecurity space, and it's been trading quite well, and it's very liquid, so it's a good investment.
You talk about crude oil a lot, oil on both sides, Brent and West Texas, a monster drawdown. I don't know where it came from. I think they were looking for 1 million barrels. It was 17 million. It feels like crude, even though we're down today, is on the cusp of taking off. Where do you see crude going for the rest of the year?
So I think it remains at this level, above 75 for sure. I think we see it at $78 to $79 a barrel.
Ayesha, thank you very, very much. And folks, we'll be right back.